Stop harping on how poor she is.
Anyway, now we've got the exciting gameplay of cleaning up the tower. Where does this thing go? I guess we can ask him.
I'll finish it someday. Until then, it goes over there.
Till then, let's talk about how poor I am.
So, niece, she's the artist person. So
Appreciate it.
she was playing the lute earlier, and she made the avocado painting. But seriously, who in the world avocado?
It looked like the loot cracked.
That lady right there.
Was in need of repair.
Obviously.
And now the loot is oops.
Shame.
There's some good loot there. Maybe you'll also find some good booty.
Get it? Speaking of booty, here's a chest. Oh.
Wait, no.
No, they talked about himself, but thanks for looking.
The take-home version of a battle of wits.
Ooh.
Huh. I didn't see a spot for board games.
Saw a shelf filled with Space Quest.
Gosh, maybe we get some pizza rolls.
My dad and I used to play this game for hours. It goes on
In
that
fact,
shelf.
He won it on Jeopardy, by which I mean his life was in danger. It was in jeopardy.
Appreciate it.
in fact, swallowing one of these pieces is what finally killed him.
Swallowing one of these pieces is what finally met the love of his life.
Hey,
talking
were
about?
you invited up there?
Yes, go away.
Anyway,
Sparkly purple book had a winged Pegasus on its cover.
it was Lisa Frank's diary.
Lisa Thurman.
Princesses would know where it went.
See, whose book is the sparkly purple unicorn book?
It belongs to Lisa Thurman.
She's not in this game.
I believe
I already
it belongs
struck
to
out with
Sparkly
her.
Queen Unicorn Girl.
You mean the purple niece?
Yeah, that one.
Magical world.
Yay!
Each page
Is
brings
it
me more
NICE?
joy than
No, it's
a laugh.
Neese.
Can you put that over there?
Is VEVEE?
Yeah. Because they're both short for something. You'll never guess what it is. V is short for Vendetta.
Kalima.
And niece is short for... Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, now we can play Donkey Konga.
Now I've got to grab the princess's bongos.
Oh dear.
Bongos. Perhaps they go with the kitchenware.
But that's not even a pun! Old King Graham, you're making less and less sense as these games go on. I wonder if she likes the bongos.
Thank the shining stars
She
that didn't
likes
fall
to
on
play
your
the
head.
drums.
You could have ended up with a percussion. Anyways,
A
Niece
percussion!
knew where those go. They belong to Niece.
So, we got the fun-loving, crazy unicorn girl and the wise girl who likes puns.
So is this Maddie and Ivy?
Sure, why not?
My bongos! Oh, V says these are nothing but treble.
Ha! Another pun.
Back over there.
In the fireplace and burn them. So, a lot of the game, there's very few, this chapter, there's not a whole lot of like super hard inventory puzzles like the first one or like most adventure games. A lot of it is this kind of thing where you're like interacting with these girls and learning more about them and trying to impress them. So,
Thank you.
which I think is, oh, there's an acorn in there. And an interesting, ooh,
Interesting twist.
I think so. Like it's
Ooh, it was cold at the top of that tower.
here's my thing with adventure games, especially recently, because the genre kind of died in the 90s, and then it came back with like Telltale and this and some other stuff like Broken Age. But I felt that it was getting kind of stale, even so, where it's just like inventory puzzles. And the stories, you know, if the story was good enough, it was still a fun game to play through. But the gameplay was always just like, it's the same thing where you've got to go around with your inventory and you know, click everything on everything until
I like that
something
clock.
works. It is a cool clock. But I think this series especially, each chapter really has. I like how if you look at the trees, they're like impressionist trees.
That's nice. Now that you're in this castle, you can go in and you can steal Hal's heart.
Where's Billy Crystal? But I appreciate the fact that it's they try to vary up the gameplay some, and some of it was budgetary constraints. And I know a lot of people actually complain about that because they want them all to be like pure adventure gaming. But King's Quest, like especially the early ones, had a lot of weird like arcade and puzzle stuff in them too. So it's not like it's unprecedented.
Like a chicken game from Space Quest.
Yeah, or like the
Battle cruiser.
like the battle, or like the skimmer in the first Space Quest that took us 5,000 years.
Well, even Zelda has thrown in a ton of mini games in their stuff,
Yeah.
like bomb chews and.
Yeah, but Zelda's a whole different genre.
I know, but I'm saying it's not unprecedented for an adventure style game to.
Right. But I mean, like the classic Sierra / LucasArts kind of vein. Anyway, I got their Splatoon back.
Oh,
Yeah, why not experiment with the genre?
excellent work, Graham.
Genre bending, am I right?
Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't get the crossword book. I didn't even see the crossword book.
Get the crossword bork.
I guess I'll
Okay,
do it.
so we hosed
Thanks for
ourselves
being
because
thorough, King.
we didn't clean up of any of V's stuff. So that was dumb of us. So I don't know which girl likes us better.
You
Uh-oh,
can't.
Hagatha's in this game though.
It's Mother Gothel.
No, it's even worse. Are you ready for Hagatha?
I can't stand that
comes.
soggy woman. Won't even speak to her.
Remember your drawing of Valenice's?
I'm thinking
Not
about it right
nice,
now.
but it's
Keep
true.
thinking about it.
Never been one to give the time of day to people you don't like.
Seriously, she looks like a melted marshmallow.
Comes.
There you go.
Ah!
Everything tip-top up here. Ah, how are my delicate little flowers?
I think Telltale saw our stream 2 years ago.
Hagatha?
No, not Telltale.
She looks
Odd
like
Gentleman.
She looks like a mystic from the Dark Crystal,
A little bit.
like
Looks
mixed
like
with a
you
Skeksis.
lovelies missed
Right.
a spot. What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, you smell like poo. I mean,
That's
it's the loud
right,
part quiet and
dearie.
quiet part loud.
A good princess should keep her thoughts on
Oh, you got your cape stuck in the wardrobe.
just like we practiced.
This has all the stuff from Rapunzel. Tangled.
Yeah, there is a lot of Rapunzel stuff going on. Uh-oh. The cape has undone us.
The cape is a lie.
Out of place?
So,
I'm getting to it. I gotta give you a magic wand from this chest.
so at least the princesses have our best interest at heart. They're trying to.
She's the witch of the waste.
Oh, sweetie. We'll need to continue.
Okay, I remember the first time I played this was a little tricky
bungling.
because you don't want to
I've been
get too
working
far
on
in
Sweet Giggles
front
too.
of Hagatha when she's walking.
Perfect.
What the?
Where was I?
But now you can run.
Oh, yes. That
There we go.
Smell. From over there.
That smells like
Yes,
9-minute
yes.
miles.
What do we have here?
Would you like to?
Interrupt. It's rude.
I'm talking to you.
Smells like an avocado.
Cucumber.
Maybe that's why she drew an avocado, because it's like Hagatha but without eyeballs.
Yeah!
We've got a
Eiffel Tower.
Oh, joy.
Wah wah.
Looks like another.
That reminds me of Gollum from the Hobbit cartoon from the 70s.
Princess?
We're a princess.
What?
Gown,
Got a long flowing gown.
skin with rose-colored cheeks, an elaborate headdress,
And quite the rack.
Wait,
He had a nice set of bongos that he was carrying around.
the scent of
Knock it off, you.
I recognize a princess when I see one. Welcome to my tower.
So there you go.
Invite you to dinner, but
We're now
you
stuck in the
don't
tower.
really have a choice.
We're a girl in a tower.
We're stuck here now with a
Please tell
slimy
us what
cucumber.
to do.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, or are you eating a turnip, or is that your nose?
Oh!
Should we be sassy,
Is
Graham,
that
or-
your nose or is it a mosquito landing strip?
Let's not be sassy yet.
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Ooh, look at his
sweet
hair.
Little princess. Need to work on your grace, though.
Oh, say grace.
It's time to eat.
I hope you like your own soul. I mean cornbread.
Hum's face.
Hush.
Hummus face.
What's everyone feel like for dinner?
What do you feel like for
Also
dinner?
savory.
Sweet, please.
Pickles.
I'd like a lemon with salt
After
on
dinner,
it.
Agatha excused herself and told us to get
Of a
up
plum
and
floating
rest
in
like
perfume
all
inside a man's hat.
The sun was setting,
Here you
but
go.
none of us were sleepy.
So we
He
began
suggested we
the
play a
Cards
game
Against
past the
Humanity.
Oh dear.
Niece picked out Moral Quarrel, a
Moral
casual
Quarrel.
social game. V preferred something more competitive, but begrudgingly went along with it.
She wanted to play Carcassonne.
All
What
right.
on earth?
The first step is we answer all the cards in front of us.
Settlers
We
of
must answer
Daventry,
honestly, or the game won't
Catan.
work.
Settlers of Colima.
All right, now this
Settlers of the Green Isle.
Magical genie offers you
Question.
one of two very specific wishes. A, you can live
And
one
chat, I
life
want your
that
input on
lasts
this too, if
1,000
you can get it
years.
out there quick
Or
enough.
B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose?
So would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years or 10 lives that are 100 years each?
Exactly the same.
No,
On with
because
it. This is the easy
because
part.
10 lives, you know, you're like living in different places and you still have to grow up again.
Oh.
But one life is just like you're the same person. You're an old and
Do
you're
you
an
still
adult
need
for
more time?
990.
I do
We
A.
went with such a simple game.
You
One
are
life.
a royal guard.
Here we go.
on the
Here's another
lookout
one.
For an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers.
We're gonna match
Finally,
you up,
after
Doodler,
you,
with one of
the
these two.
sorcerer,
Oh
you
dear.
discover he is Charles, your
Girl
childhood
in
best
the
friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return, or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon?
So you're going to tell Charles. Chat says A. I think it was for the last one though. Tell Charles to leave town, never return, because he was a bad guy, or throw him in the dungeon. So, are
There's
you
no
compassionate
strategy to
or
this
are
part,
you
be
just?
honest.
I'm a jerk. Throw him in the dungeon.
Throw him in the dungeon. Bah.
Would you rather A, have a pet dragon, or B, be a dragon?
Rather have
I
a
will
pet.
be a dragon with a pet dragon.
Thank you, Madeline.
Is that weird?
Let's go with Madeline's.
Have a pet dragon or be a dragon?
Be a dragon.
Be a dragon.
Would you rather A, have a tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground,
Okay.
or B, have noodles for hands? Well, that wouldn't allow you to pick up anything.
Would you rather have a tappy?
Dragons have tails.
Tail.
So tail.
Because you can cut it off.
Nice tail.
Would you rather A,
Stop it.
constantly reek of syrup and not smell it, or B, constantly smell reeking syrup?
Well,
I actually like the smell of syrup.
Madeline, stop talking. Okay. In the game.
In the other room.
You want to? Everyone smells like syrup, or you smell like
Come on
syrup?
with it. This is the easy part.
You smell like syrup? Come
Other-
on, give me some syrup thing.
Other people.
Other people smell like syrup,
Do you
but you
still
don't.
need more time?
Right.
Good thing.
Okay.
First, we mix up our hands.
All right, answer one.
At the
Gotcha.
start of our turn, we choose which player we want to try to pair with.
All right.
We'll then ask the question from the card at the top of our decks.
Which girl are we
If
going to
both
be?
Asker and Askey answer the same way. They both place the card
do
on
you
one of the
wanna
three spaces
be?
between them. Once there are three cards,
This is an
they both
adventurous
win.
game.
If there's not
The adventure of the minigame.
the
Adventure
card
of-
must be discarded.
Now we're
The player runs
wasting
out of
time in
cards
Gold
before
Saucer.
match.
This really feels
They
like
lose.
I'm on a date
Graham,
with two
are you
girls.
making all this?
Like this is very authentic to.
You're on a date with two
Terrible
girls.
dates.
You must be
Is
from
it-
Utah.
Is it B?
Stop
Is
it.
it niece? Do they like me? Do I like them?
Why does he keep asking the mirror? The mirror's not here.
Oh, lavender. And, ew, eggs.
Lavender
Inside. Should I
eggs.
take my hat off? What if they don't like capes? That's silly. Everyone loves capes. What if they're allergic to
He's
Triumph?
flexing.
Please tell me this is my inside voice.
They're allergic to Triumph?
Nah, the
The
guinea
durable
pig.
or the concept?
Either or.
Just in my relaxed box.
Ready to begin? Graham, you start.
Why can't we have a
A
weightlifting
magical
card
genie
game?
offers you one of two very specific
Okay, so we
wishes.
remember what we
A,
answered,
you
which
can live
was.
one life that lasts 1,000
Okay.
years.
So who do we pick that we think answered the same thing? I'm gonna hit escape. So we picked one life that lasts 1,000 years. Who do we think answered that? Do you think it's V or Nice?
V.
V. Vendetta.
Let's see here. A.
I agree. I
Yay.
would spend the long life becoming a master at the skills I have.
Feel like this
Yeah.
is a BuzzFeed game.
A rich merchant inadvertently drops one shiny gold coin on the ground.
Okay.
You see a poor, hungry orphan pick it up. Do you A. Convince the orphan to be honest and return the coin?
Are you honest?
Or B. Turn your head the other way and let the orphan keep the coin?
I'm gonna guess that she is the honest one and not the compassionate one. So probably A. What do you think?
Yes.
A. I figured their honesty would be rewarded with more than just one shiny gold coin.
Shiny,
Nice.
clinky
I chose A
gold.
too. The orphan learned a valuable lesson and would probably be rewarded for their honesty too.
So that's 2 cards on green. Maybe we're making up
Gram,
ground with her.
you have been hunting for your starving family all day and only managed to catch a small
One orphan.
goose. On your
Eat
way
him.
back home, a hungry beggar offers you magic beans in return for the goose.
Oh boy!
Beggar tells you that the beanstalk sprouted from his beans will lead you
This
to a
already
chest
happened.
that produces unlimited food. He would go after it himself, but his legs are too tired and
Big red
old.
grump is at the top of the
Do you,
beanstalk.
A, kindly reject the offer and bring your starving family their dinner?
Yes.
Or B, let the beggar eat the goose and plant the beans in your yard?
Which one do you do? A, the one I read in the boring voice, or B, the super exciting one? All right, what are we doing?
Thanks, Maddie.
Yo,
Force feed the beggar the beans.
just take him and stuff it in his mouth and be like, grow magic beans in your stomach, if and coffee groggerperm. My guess is she picked B.
Let's do the B.
B. I mean, magic beans.
Yeah.
Magic beans?
Magic beans.
Magic beans!
Magic beans.
Magic beans!
Magic
Royal
beans.
guard
Magic
on the
beans.
Cool
lookout for
beans.
evil
Cool beans.
sorcerer
Cool
Good
terrorizing
game
villagers.
board.
When you finally
Okay,
apprehend
we
the sorcerer,
threw him in the dungeon, right?
discover he is Charles, your childhood
Yes.
best friend.
Okay.
Do you A, tell Charles
So who
to
do we
leave town
who do we
and
think
never
would
return,
throw this
or
friend in
B,
the dungeon?
Throw your friend
I
in
never
the
liked
castle
him
dungeon?
anyway.
Well, I'm guessing it's probably V. That's the does the just thing.
V for vendetta.
I pick B.
Yes, at least in the dungeon I could keep a watchful eye on him.
Aha.
V and I won the game.
We won.
Good thing.
With-
She seemed like she didn't like to lose. Niece was satisfied with her pick of the game.
So if V loses, does she like pick up the table and throw it across the
When the sun
room?
went down, frigid, we decided it was
Okay,
too
so
cold.
we screwed up with her at the beginning, but then we made it up for her at the game.
The walls of the tower were pretty thin.
Ooh,
And
hold on, there's gossip
embarrassing
happening.
As it is to admit, that night I overheard the princesses talking about me.
That Graham sure is a jerk.
So,
I hate him
what
so
do you
much.
think of King Graham the Wise?
Funny. He told me he was King Graham the Brave.
I knew he was bluffing.
What do you think of the
This
skippy
seemed like the
negligee?
perfect time to explore.
What are they doing in
I
there?
was interested in getting to know my new home better.
Know my home better.
This deserves a heart. This one says B myth.
B Niff.
Well, part of it's rubbed off. I think it might be B mine.
So now they figured out that I told them I was 2 different things. We can't go up to the rooms because the stairs are up. We can't violate their privacy. Let's burn our hands
All I
off.
knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes.
Smell my hands,
And I
conquistador.
didn't say chocolate chips.
So based on what we've done with these girls so far, who do you think Graham's going to end up with? Chat, you let us know too.
Who, me?
Yeah, like because we were good with V, like we won the game with her and we talked to her and we were nice. But at the same time, Purple Girl, niece, I keep forgetting her name.
Yeah.
We picked up all her stuff, and then so that's cool. Anyway. So who do you think? Who do you think King Graham's going to end
On
up
the one
with?
hand, I don't, and the other hand. Are those squirrels? Wait, what are those statues then?
They are.
cold
There's
at the top
squirt
of that tower.
statues. Where is this thing
I
walking?
don't know, but I like it. Go back, see if it keeps going.
It's just
No, it does keep going.
yeah. It does keep. It does.
There's-
There's like a rock coming inside.
It was
Slow
statue.
down, Maurice. Chat says green. Chat's rooting for V.
And
Chat's
end
got
up with a boring one.
Right. Chat's got a vendetta. A V vendetta.
It looked-
Okay, so what? I'm not even sure what I'm doing now.
Heard it before, Dad.
Oh, I'm going down the elevator.